Welcome back to another episode of my trading vlog, where 80% of my views come from returning subscribers. If that's you, hit thumbs up. If it's not, consider subscribing. Remember, analyze, make a plan, follow the plan. No fear, no doubt. Yesterday, we had a big dump. I'm making another video about it. Yes, I started my Elliott wave count all over again, and when I did that, I was able to resolve a lot of issues. We still do have problematic peaks through here that make it really hard to fit a motive wave heading lower. When I corrected my count, I improved it, I found an expanding flat, a running flat, and a zigzag, bringing us down in the beginning of 2022. And that's more or less where I was at before. There really can't be many motive waves with the high we had in June of last year and the peak we had in August of last year. These peaks kind of invalidate the motive wave counts through here, so we've got to go through ABC extension hell, and now we find that this uptrend has broken. I was supposing we could see an ending diagonal triangle through here, which would have given us one more rally before the big dump, but hey, here's the big dump. I've always kept this in mind. I've been thinking that this motive wave count I have through here running from August through October of 2022 might have been an ABC, a three wave, and that would have given us a nice symmetrical triangle. But when I look at it more carefully, it has a beautiful motive wave look to it, which invalidates the symmetrical triangle idea, and that was where I was getting the supposition that we would just dump. We are dumping though, right? It's very unlikely, but it's possible we actually are in a third wave extension. We won't know, though. As soon as we break this low at the last uptrend touch at 3783-ish, that count will invalidate, and we'll know that pretty much all the counts are pointing down, in which case the market should capitulate and dump. My target is 3,200 for the bear market overall. Reaching it this soon is a little early, which makes me nervous, because if we reach it early, then that means we could be stuck in a sideways grind for much, much longer than we want to be in. It's going to be very bumpy, very bumpy. Something else to be aware of is that the RSI is setting a lower low from the last valley in the price, which is lower than the price is currently now. This could be a hidden bullish divergence. There's a lot of uncertainty here. We'll see what happens on Monday. A bank failing is never a good thing. Never a good thing. But we do have some data coming out. CPI. The CPI could be a little lower than expected, and like I said, this is fear. This is a fear dump. This is a fear dump more than a reality dump. I am very uncertain about this. I really, really am. Of course, we are now in a short-term downtrend and in a long-term downtrend, so buckle up. It's going to get really interesting really soon. Thank you for everyone who has supported the channels. I really appreciate it. I'm having a great time in the Discord. Thank you, guys. I know sometimes I might sound like a total dick, but, I'm not trying to be. There's a lot of fear right now, and that stresses me out. My dad was a doomsdayer, and so I'm very sensitive to those sorts of things. I always want to be an optimist. Yes, I'm bearish on the markets, and yes, I forecast this downtrend while everyone else was in denial. But now that the markets are starting to capitulate, there will be a moment where I do need to flip bullish. It may not have been here, but it will occur somewhere. This uptrend's drawn from the 2020 COVID low and the last valley prior to there, starting from 2009. So coming all the way down to here and then bouncing makes a lot of sense to me, in which case I might have to recount again, because really I'm looking for this wave B, the supercycle wave B, to be very uncomfortable and be very, very long. It's just too short right now. That's why I'm a little nervous. If this goes on much longer, if we do hit the target early and then we bounce, we could be grinding sideways for a very long time, which would be very annoying. Anyway, that's all for now. I will be on live tomorrow. Join me. Happy trading.